Bonjour tout le monde, ça va bien? Et bienvenue à la classe aujourd'hui. So welcome to class today. Today we're doing lesson 2 of Les animaux chez moi, so pets that I have at home. Alors, pour commencer, écrivez la date. So write down the date, select the correct date from the list today. Is it lundi, mardi, mercredi, jeudi ou vendredi? Alors, et écrivez le titre, Les animaux chez moi. Soulignez le titre et la date. So underline the date and the title, please. Pause the video at any stage during the lesson so that you can do the writing. Let's go through the lesson aims for this week. So we've been looking at vocabulary about pets and colors. We did that in lesson 1. Today we're going to look at how we say I would like, je voudrais. And later in the week we're going to be looking at the imperfect tense. And we're going to be applying our vocabulary learned like we do in every single lesson. Alors, pour commencer, I want you to choose the correct answer in A or B. So, il y a cinq phrases. You've got 5 questions here, 5 sentences, and I want you to choose which is correct. Is it A or is it B? Now, what do you think you're going to be looking at for here in this task? So we're going to be looking out for our adjective agreement, our rules for adjective agreement that we had in lesson 1, okay? So remember, in this task, you're going to be looking for the 3 golden rules, okay? So all you need to write down is 1A, 2B, 3A, etc. Okay, pause the video, please, while you do that task. Alors, on va continuer. So let's continue now with the answers. So 1, what answer did you have there? It is un chien noir. There is no ending on this because un chien is masculine. Okay. Le numéro 2, c'est quoi? C'est un lézard vert. Again, we've no ending on our color here because un lézard is masculine. Okay. Give yourself a point for each one you get correct. Le toit, c'est B, du poisson rouge. Okay, let's have a look at that. Did you, there was an S on both of them, but you had to have an S for your color. You had to have your color agree with your plural noun. Okay, 2 red fish. Did you get that correct? Give yourself a point. Alors, le 4, c'est B, un lapin blanc. Okay, what's the difference? So un lapin is masculine, so we have to have the masculine ending on our color, whereas the other one had the feminine ending. Give yourself a point if you got that right. Et le 5, c'est B, du tortue verte. Okay, so what was the difference here? We know that it's une tortue, that it's feminine. And we have our S en tortue because it's 2 turtles, plural. And then we need to make our adjective, our color feminine. So we have to add the E in our color. And then we need to add the S because it's plural. Okay. Combien de points as-tu? How many points did you get out of 5? Write down your score in your book, please. C'est très bien. Okay, so let's continue here with our recap. So what did we look at yesterday? We looked at our animal vocabulary in French. We looked at our colors in French. And we also looked at our golden rules for adjective agreement. So we looked at masculine, feminine, and we looked at plurals. Okay, so this is a verbal task. I want you to see how many colors you can remember. You can say them out loud. Il y a 11 couleurs. Il y a 11 couleurs. So there's 11 colors. Pause the video while you say them out loud and see how many you can remember. Alors, how did you get on? Did you get 11 colors? Let's go through them. Rouge, jaune, rose, marron, orange, vert, verte, blanc, blanche, noir, noir, violet, violette, gris, grise, bleu, bleu. So when you're learning your colors, Remember to always learn the feminine ending as well. Okay, so where you've got the exceptions, make sure that you're always learning your feminine ending so that you know when you see a feminine noun, you know what the correct ending is that you need to put on your color. Okay, c'est très bien. On va continuer. So now I want you to see, can you add the correct colors to the list here? So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Il y a 7 animaux. So you've got 7 animals. I want you to do this as a writing task. Write down the color that corresponds with each one. Okay, pause the video while you do that. Okay, on va continuer. So I'm going to say the answers verbally to you. So 1 was un chien bleu, B-L-E-U, because it's masculine. Un chat orange, O-R-A-N-G-E. That doesn't change. Un chat orange, it's masculine. Un cheval blanc, B-L-A-N-C. Okay, it's masculine, so there's no change. Un cheval blanc. Un poisson marron, M-A-R-R-O-N for that color, it doesn't change. Marron never changes. It's one of those colors that never changes. Un lapin jaune, J-A-U-N. Okay, did you have that color correct? Un lapin jaune. No change there because it's masculine. Une oison gris, G-R-I-S. Again, masculine, it doesn't change. Une tortue violette. So this does change because it's feminine and it's V-I-O-L-E-T-T-E. Okay, so you're adding on the second T-E. How many did you get correct there? Just write down your score out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So write down your score out of 7. Très bien. On va continuer avec le grammaire. So let's have a look at our grammar for today. So I want you to write down the title, grammaire, je voudrais, I would like. So we're looking at how we use je voudrais. Pour commencer, to start with, I want you to see, can you translate, can you look at the conversation with Bob and with Bart? And I want you to see, can you translate Bob's answer? Okay, so there's an extra little challenge here. Can you figure out the rule for using je voudrais? So if you look at SpongeBob's answer, can you figure out from that what the rule might be for using je voudrais? Now, it's a difficult question. It is a major challenge, but see, maybe you might be able to figure it out. Okay, so Bart, tu as des animaux? Oui, j'ai un chien marron. Mais je voudrais avoir un cheval noir. Okay, so I'm going to go through the translation. So, tu as des animaux? Do you have any pets? Do you have any animals? Oui, j'ai un chien marron. Yes, I have a brown dog. Mais je voudrais avoir, but I would like to have un cheval noir, a black horse. Okay. So yes, I have a brown dog, but I would like to have a black horse. Okay, pause the video now, please, while you write down the question and the answer in French and in English in your book, please. Okay, that was the answer there. I had it on an animation, so it didn't come up immediately, but you probably have that written down. Okay, so let's look in a little bit more detail at how we use je voudrais. Maybe you guessed from the conversation with Bart and Bob what the formula is. This is the formula. So when you have je voudrais, it is plus an infinitive or a noun, okay? So please write down that formula in your book. Je voudrais plus infinitive or noun. So infinitive is the infinitive of the verb, and then or else you can use a noun. Let's look at an explanation. So we use je voudrais when we want to describe something we don't have now, but we would like to have, okay? So that's like what SpongeBob said. He says that he has a dog, but he would like to have, je voudrais avoir, he would like to have a black horse. Okay, so let's look at some more examples. J'ai un chien, mais je voudrais avoir un lapin. So I have a dog, but I would like to have a rabbit. Okay, so this is an example, je voudrais avoir, with the verb in the infinitive. Okay, so this is the example of je voudrais plus infinitive. Please make sure that you write down the example in your book in French and in English. Okay, let's look at the second example. J'ai une tortue verte, mais je voudrais une tortue noire. So I have a green turtle, but I would like a black turtle. Okay, so je voudrais une tortue. So this is the example of the formula with je voudrais plus a noun. Okay, so this is really brilliant because we can use je voudrais with a verb or with a noun, which makes it really easy for us to learn. So pause the video now, please, while you write all of that in your book or on your paper. Okay, make sure you write down the examples in your book in French and in English and write them really clearly as well. Merci. Alors, très bien. Maintenant, on va pratiquer. So let's practice now. So I want you to write 5 sentences using the structure je voudrais plus your infinitive or a noun. Let's look at the example. Let's look at it as an example. J'ai un chat orange, mais je voudrais avoir un chat blanc. Okay, so I have an orange cat, but I would like to have a white cat. Okay, so I want you to write 5 sentences yourself. You've got all your animals here. Use your color, please, and use the exact structure that you say there. I also have written that I want you to translate your sentences as well, to translate them into English as well. So please pause the video while you do this task. Merci beaucoup. Okay, everybody, so to finish with, I want us all to do a little bit of writing. I want us to write a little short paragraph about what animals we have and what animals we would like to have. Now, when I say a paragraph, I don't want you to think that a paragraph is going to be very long. So there's a little model paragraph here for you about this lovely, lovely doggy. And as you can see, there's actually only 1, 2, 3, et 4. So there's actually only 4 little sentences there. Okay, so what you need to include in your little model paragraph is j'ai, so what you've just been practicing, and je voudrais. Okay, so I want you to include j'ai and je voudrais. Include your colors, please, and you can be as wild and imaginative as you want to be. You can have a pink dog, you can have a purple dog, whatever you want to say, okay? And your challenge here is to include opinions, okay? So here's a little opinion in the model paragraph. J'adore les chevaux. J'adore les chevaux. So I love horses. Okay, that's the plural for horses. En cheval, les chevaux. I adore horses. So you can use a similar opinion. J'adore les chiens. J'adore les chats. Okay, so remember, if you're writing it in plural, that you're normally with your chat or your chien, you're going to have a little s there. Okay, I'm going to pause the video while you do this task. The video is going to end here. Remember to upload your work onto Google Classroom, please. Do a really lovely, lovely writing task because I look forward to reading that, and I'm sure that your teachers really do look forward to reading your writing task as well. Merci beaucoup. Au revoir tout le monde. À bientôt. See you soon.